Hey guys, come on in. It is your go-to skincare girl, Etosh McFarlane, known to you as Faces by Etosh. I want to talk to you about some surprises. So that can be very broad, right? So what do you think I may be referring to when I say surprises? So do I have a surprise for you? Do you have some surprises? So we want to talk about surprises. And this is going to be more so from a perspective of you as a service provider or a business owner, right? So we know that the holidays are here. The new year is going to be coming along and people are looking for something new. They're looking for new experiences, new things to consider, a new lifestyle, some new changes, maybe looking for a new esthetician, a new, massage therapist. So let's talk about surprises. So what I want to talk about tonight is asking the question, is your current clientele, are they bored or are they dissatisfied, right? So when you think about if you're doing your end of the year reports and as you're looking at your books and your numbers and things of that nature, are you retaining your clients? Have you lost some clients? Are you gaining new clients? And just kind of figure out where you are in your business. If you are retaining your clients, that's awesome. If you're losing some clients, then we need to factor in why that is the case, right? So overall, your clients want to have memorable experiences with you. They want to be wowed every single time that they come to your business, whether it's your spa, your massage therapy, your skincare services, whatever the case may be. Hey ladies, thank y'all for tuning on in. Hey Mo Beauty Custom Bar. Hello Lasting Grimmities. JMK Dolls. Dollface Beauty. I need to connect with you, Dollface Beauty. I think you're out in Dallas. And I'm really trying to see if I can come to the NYKO event. If I can just get some clients rescheduled. Queen CBD Holistic Care. And the Dental Esthetician. Oh, I like that. All right, so we're going to be talking about surprises. So you should be surprising your clients, right? So I know we're sending out emails, text messages, and your clients are already probably getting bombarded with lots of emails and text messages and end of the year and buy this and buy that, okay? So people love surprises, okay? So keep that in mind. So as you're doing your end of the year reports and you're going back to see if you're retaining your clients or if you're losing some clients or you're gaining some new clients, I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do to surprise your existing clientele or even more so your clients that's coming in, right? So I have my notes right here. So keep this in mind. The number one reason people leave a business is not dissatisfaction, but because of boredom. Okay, so again, the number one reason why people leave a business is not because of dissatisfaction of the services, but because of boredom. Okay, so keeping that in mind going into 2022, here are 5 things that you can do to surprise your guests, your existing clients, or even your new clients so that they are not bored with you and your business, right? So granted, for example, with the facial, ideally, we're all doing the same steps of a facial, right? So you're cleansing, you might be doing your toner, your exfoliation, your mask, your massage, your finishing products. But how you do it is what's going to set yourself apart. And how you do it with each client will become that surprise, right? So ideally, your clients may know like, hey, this week I'm getting a microneedling, or maybe I'm getting a chemical peel, but you want to surprise your clients. So when you are doing those services, do you allow that hot towel to stay on a little bit longer? Or do you surprise your guests by using the hot towel, but maybe putting some peppermint essential oil in it? So now it's an infused aromatherapy towel. When you have that mask sitting on the face, as opposed to allow just that mask to sit on the face, and then you might be cleaning up on your back bar, why don't you go ahead and do a paraffin hand treatment while that mask is sitting on? So that is a surprise, right? So again, if you're just tuning in, my name's Etosh McFarlane, known to you guys as Faces by Etosh. Hey, Forever Radiant Artistry, thank you so much. Hey, Terrence. I'm coming in to talk about 5 ways that you can surprise your client, right? So again, I said the number one reason that people leave a business is not necessarily that they are dissatisfied, but more so that they are bored. Okay, so they are bored with the routine, with the experience coming to you. So here's one reason that you can implement a surprise. So one thing that you can do to implement a surprise while you are performing that service or treatment with your client is to perform a scalp massage. So depending on what your scope of practice is, I know most of us here are estheticians, beauty field, massage therapists, things of that nature. So if you don't normally incorporate a scalp massage within your facial treatments, then that can be a surprise that your clients are like, hey, thank you, Terrence. So yes, so your client may be bored. So what can you do to wow them and get them surprised about coming back for their next treatment? So one reason that you can do, or one thing that you can do to implement a surprise, is by performing a scalp massage. Okay. I do that with my male clients. They love it. They're snoring by the time I even get to that step. So they are surprised, right? Especially if they've never come to get a facial before. Oftentimes the males are wowed just off the bat because they've never experienced a facial, especially with me. Okay. The second thing that you can do to surprise your client is to do a complimentary brow sculpt or tint. It only takes a few minutes for you to do a brow tint and sculpt. And even if you don't want to do a brow tint and a sculpt, you can just do a brow wax, or you can do a brow tint. Or if your client doesn't have any brows and have thin brows, at the end of the facial, what you can do is just fill in their brows to give them a nice shape. Their skin is glowing. Like actually today I did that with one of my clients. She has very sparse brows, and she's always talking about her brows, like how she's trying to get them to grow. It really doesn't make any sense for her to wax them. So at the end of the service, what I did is I just filled in her brows lightly with the brow pencil. That doesn't take long. So that's a surprise, right? Another one of my clients that I had, she when she came the first time, her mom had treated her to a facial, and I had incorporated a brow wax and sculpt. Because I was on her face, I already saw that she needed her brows waxed, so I went ahead and just did it. It wasn't something that she asked me for, so I went ahead and just did it. Today, she came back for another treatment, and she was like, oh, I was hoping to get my brows done because you did it last time. So that's a surprise. So that's what she really was remembered from last time when I first did her facial, that I added in that surprise brow wax because she hadn't had her brows waxed in forever, and it showed, right? So again, 5 ways that you can surprise your client. And again, the number one reason that your clients may be leaving you is not because they are dissatisfied, but because they are bored. So here are 5 things that you can implement to surprise them, to get them excited about coming back to you. So the first one was to perform a scalp massage. The second one is to do a complimentary brow sculpt or tint, or you can just do a brow wax and just shape the brows. The third one would be to offer beverages as part of the service. So something that I started to do, of course I have water, but something that I have started to implement at the end of my service that my clients look forward to. It's a nice little surprise. It's just kind of like, ooh. What I do is I get the, the sparkling Welch's grape, like the sparkling cider. They have it in grape. They have it in white grape. I give that to my clients at the end of the session. So as opposed to coming in with water, I'll come in with a sparkling white grape or the regular grape. And they really like that. Or something else that you can do is, you know how you have like the flavored sparkling waters? It's called Ice, ICE. They have different flavors, but the best flavor is pineapple. So those are some things that you can implement, especially if you have a refrigerator at your spa, and offer a nice beverage at the end. I know some people, if you do waxing, especially Brazilian waxing, some people implement Jello shots. So that is a surprise that gets your client excited, okay? Thank you. All right, so we talked about performing a scalp massage. The second one was to perform a brow wax and tint or sculpt. The third one is to offer beverages as part of your service. The fourth one is going to be include a hot towel treatment. So, of course, as estheticians, we are already incorporating a hot towel treatment. But another place that you can implement this hot towel could be around the hands, to soften up the hands before you do a hand massage. Or you can do hot towels on the feet. That's a surprise. Your client is not expecting it because they said, hey, I'm coming in for a facial. And I want to make sure that I keep my clients excited, and I don't want them to get bored with the constant, hey, you're coming for a facial, I'm going to cleanse, I'm going to exfoliate, things of that nature. I try to make sure that each of my clients, I give them, special recognition or special attention based off of what I feel like they need. For example, something else that I have incorporated, if you go to like Five Below, I don't have it here with me, but if you go to like Five Below or even Dollar Tree, they have like the little massagers that you put batteries in. I have incorporated that. Like while I have the mask on, what I'll do is I'll work the massager on the arms or alongside the legs, and they feel like they're getting a facial and a massage and the whole works. So oftentimes at the end of the session, my clients are like, hey, do you do full body massage? I'm like, I don't do full body massage, girl. However, I do have somebody here that can perform a full body massage on you. I just do upper body, right? Staying within my scope of practice, okay? So that's another surprise. Number 5 is to give a shoulder or hand massage. And I also added in paraffin. So again, if you are an esthetician, depending on what kind of esthetician you are, I know some of us are just straight treatment, so your clients don't even get undressed because you're just like a corrective skincare esthetician. But some estheticians do more relaxation, so you do have your clients getting undressed, and you already include neck, décolleté, hands, arms, and shoulders, right? So if you already do that, something that you can offer as a surprise, because it's really not going to cost you much, right? And it's not going to take that long, is doing a paraffin hand treatment. So what I like to recommend if you are doing a paraffin hand treatment, of course we have like the paraffin bags, and that's cool, but I feel like the paraffin bags, it takes too long for the wax to adhere. So what I like to do if I'm doing a paraffin hand treatment is I will get the nitrile gloves, and I'll probably do like a large size, and I will pour the paraffin wax into like each finger and then put that on the hand. So that way it's going up each finger and it's adhering onto the hand quicker. So I would recommend doing the glove method when you are doing the paraffin hand treatment versus the bag method, unless you have time. But the glove method helps so much. Oh my goodness. Pause. Stop. Wait a minute. Mrs. Sugar Sweet is my esthetician. Just joined my live. Lord DJ, play some music. Hello, Mrs. Sugar Sweet is my esthetician. Thank you for taking the time out to tune into my live. You are amazing. Congratulations on all of what you're doing in your new location and things of that nature. Oh my goodness, girl. I'm about to cry. Thank you. Okay, IG Live lit tonight. So those are my 5 tips for offering surprises. So again, if you have clientele and we're doing our end of the year reports and we're looking to see how many clients we're retaining, we're looking to see if any clients have, signed up, got on our new booking site, things of that nature. Remember that the number one reason that your clients may be leaving you is not because they're necessarily dissatisfied, but more so because they are bored, right? So even us, thank you, Mo Beauty, even us as estheticians and spa professionals, it can be easy to kind of get off the bandwagon because we're looking at all this greatness that's going on Instagram with all of these amazing spa professionals. And we're like, ooh, well, maybe I should be offering this, or maybe I should be using this product, or maybe I should take my prices up to this. But you have to make sure that you're staying in your lane and doing what best works for you. Okay. So keep that in mind. So just think about, even us as individuals, we get bored, right? When we're on Instagram, if nothing is entertaining us or catching our eye, we're just keeping on scrolling. So the same thing with your clients. If they're coming to you and then they see somebody else is offering a better experience that's exciting them, then they will leave, right? But you have to make sure that you provide amazing customer service and then also have really cool surprises as well as results, because that's going to be key, right? Your results will speak for yourself in whatever field that you're doing. So you want to make sure that you are maximizing on your talent, your expertise, and also offering an amazing spa experience to your clients. So I hope that was helpful. Last night we spoke about building your culture. So make sure you check that IG Live out. The night before last, I can't think what topic I talked about. But you can check out my IGTV. I do have some more educational videos up there. Thank you, Terrence, for doing the recap. Again, my name's Etosh McFarland, known to you guys as Faces by Etosh. I just recently got inducted into the Spa Hall of Fame, which means that's more pressure, and I need to make sure that I am showing up consistently. One of my personal surprises is that I will be releasing Faces by Etosh University for January. Right now, I am holding consultations to see, hey, if I am a right fit for you, how can I best help and assist you in your spa business or business period, right? So if you are interested in enrolling in Faces by Etosh University, thank you. You can comment on this IG Live, or you can inbox me and say consultation, and then we can talk about what it is that you need help with, right? So ideally with Faces by Etosh University, it's a 4-week skill set and mentorship program. If you are, let's say, an esthetician and you just mainly been doing wax, but you feel like, hey, I really want to get back to offering facials, but I don't know where to start. Thank you, Miss Sugar Sweet is my esthetician. So just kind of honing in on what your skill set is. Something else that I will be releasing is skill set classes. But what I'm really most excited about is my male grooming class. That class has been doing really, really well. So I am going to get some dates on the books and share that in January. I have been connecting with barbers and cosmetologists. But if you have not tapped into the male grooming aspect, you're really missing out, because guys do want to look good too. Guys do suffer from acne, pigmentation, dry skin, ingrowns, excess oil and sebum. And ideally, guys don't do anything. They don't have a skincare routine. 100% of the time, for the most part, they're either using black soap or nothing, or they're using body wash or soap and lotion. Those are the items that you will find in their cabinet, unless they are using their girlfriend's or their wife's skincare. I had a guy today, I think it's on my stories, and I spent most of my time just doing extractions. He has large pores, very excess oily skin. I want to say he said he was just using black soap. He wasn't actually using moisturizer because his skin was already oily, so he felt as though he didn't need to. But I explained to him, hey, even though you have oily skin, you still need to hydrate your skin accordingly. Maybe we should look into a serum or an oil-free moisturizer. But if you don't do anything, then your skin is like, hey, I'm thirsty, I'm dry, I'm dehydrated, and it's going to overproduce oil to lubricate itself. So that's where the education comes in, and then that's where I'm going to help you to explain these things to your client, okay? So again, people love surprises, so make sure that you surprise them in your business. Remember that the number one reason that people leave your business is not necessarily because they are dissatisfied, but more so because they are bored. Bored. Okay? So keep that in mind. I hope this was helpful. I do have a freebie in my bio. I said I was going to close it out at midnight, but I'm going to leave it up there for a while. It is a quick resource link where you can access new links and resources if you're looking for implements, supplies, things of that nature. So go ahead and click the link in the bio. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Faces by Etosh University text list. That link is also in the bio. I made it very easy for you to access that and subscribe. So it's the first 2 links when you go to my bio, and then I will catch you tomorrow night with another educational live. Peace.